Hey, nieces. Hey, nephews. We are the aunties. We are the elders. That auntie is going to tell you the truth, the one you're going to call all the time because you want that solid advice. Everything you're going to ask us, we already have gone through it. And if we haven't gone through it, then I can guarantee you we will find an auntie who has. And we will try to give you the best advice to solve your situation. Okay? But we will give you a real answer. Don't ask for our advice if you can't handle the truth. Our motto is this:
We don't care about your feelings. We care about your future.
That Auntie.
Hold your head up, don't you back down now. You know you'll make it out somehow. Soak it all in, let the pressure move you.
Well, we finally realized we are the aunties. We are the elders. And so with that being said, I am that auntie. Well, auntie, you know the one you're going to call all the time because you want that solid advice. Straight up, no chaser. That auntie is going to tell you the truth and we don't care about your feelings, okay? So let me just warn you ahead of time, okay? We are going to give it to you straight up, no chaser. There will be a lot of other aunties on this show and we are all judgmental AF. Trying to stop cursing, but we are judgmental AF. You know what it means, okay? So don't ask for our advice if you can't handle the truth, because we will be giving solicited advice. You can comment, you can DM us, email us, and we will try to give you the best advice to solve your situation, okay? But remember, warning, if you can't handle the truth, do not call in. Do not ask us for advice because our motto is this: we don't care about your feelings. We care about your future. Okay? We don't care about your feelings and we don't mind hurting them. Okay? We are going to tell you the truth. Most of us, 100% of the time, we've already been through it. Everything you're getting ready to ask, everything you're going to ask us, we already have gone through it. And if we haven't gone through it, then I can guarantee you we will find an auntie who has. Okay? But we will give you a real answer because we've been in that situation. My nephew Louie, shout out Louie, said, and this was as a teenager, he said, I can teach you or life can teach you, but you're going to learn. Don't let life teach you, okay? Listen to the aunties who have already been through it. There is no need for you to make the same mistakes that some of us have already made. Just listen. If you just listen. All right. So the purpose of this podcast is for you to seek wisdom and for us to give you an honest solution to your problems. Whoever needs to hear advice from your aunties, we are going to give it to you. Okay? So when Kamala Harris ran for president, her campaign allowed Megan Thee Stallion to perform. And one of the songs was Girls in the Hood. That's the title of the song. Go look it up. Girls in the Hood. Where one of the lines, and let me quote it, said, put them legs on his head. Now he loved tall women. Put them legs on his head. Now he loved tall women. Okay? So that's talking about eating kitty, right? All right. And then another line was, I ain't lying about my nut just to make a nigga happy. I ain't lying about my nut just to make a nigga happy. So that's talking about coming or not coming, right? I could play the clip, but I'm going to decline. The point is, I say this just to say, my brother and I were having a conversation because, of course, we talked about the performance. I have two younger nieces, and we were having conversations with them about the election and about what it would mean to have a Black woman to be president, what it would mean for women's rights, what it would mean for Black women all over the world. And so, yes, we had those conversations with them. And then to see and watch the moment of indignity with this performance, let me just say straight up, this was not a performance that I would want my nieces, my daughter, my goddaughter to ever think is dignified. Not with those lyrics. And it was definitely not meant to be performed at a presidential campaign event. So my brother and I were talking, and he was just like, I said, what can we do for the culture? What can we do? We had a lot of different opinions. I understand what the campaign was trying to do, needed the votes. This is not the representation that I want for my daughter, for my nieces, for my goddaughter. And being, what was the name of the song? A girl from the hood, a girl in the hood, well, a girl from the hood. Being that girl from the hood, that's not how I want girls in the hood to think that they have to get out. You know, what's wrong with teaching our Black girls to use our brains and not our bodies? To use our brains. We can do a whole lot more for ourselves if we use our brains. But we're having the conversation, and again, I asked him, what is it that we can do differently? And he said, 1,000 more TTs, because that's what my nieces call me, TT. And I said, wow, that was a great compliment. And I thought about it. Oh, I have 1,000 TTs. We have 1,000 TTs out here. With this social media, everybody can chime in with their opinions. And so I decided to start That Auntie, because I am that auntie. I'm that auntie who's going to say it, whether you like it or not. So get ready. We'll see you in the next episode, which will be our first official episode. We'll have the rest of the aunties here. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Stay tuned.